I supposed to hear you? I don't hear you talking if you're trying to. Oh, okay, cool.
Welcome to Acute Mania Live. Streaming from Shinston, West Virginia. Here's your host, Scott Arnold.
Welcome.
What's going on, man?
Whoops, I don't know what I did there. I hit the button. Can you
was
still hear me?
All part of the plan. Yeah, I hear you.
I lost my audio yesterday with the flanger guys, and I had to restart my mixer and everything. It was crazy. I don't know what happened.
I think we're still good.
Welcome to Acute Mania Live. My guest tonight has been scheduled as a guest, to be on the show since what, January? You're gonna be
Something like that, yeah, man.
First, going to be like the first of the year or something, and then if you don't know, for some reason, I've been in and out of the hospital since then. I've spent more time in a hospital bed in 2026 than I have in my own.
Oh man,
isn't that crazy? I'm getting the turkey neck shit going, and it sucks anyway. But Only Blue is with me tonight. Jason is with me. Welcome. It's very nice to have you.
Dude, happy to be here. Happy we can make this happen. I'm happy you're out of the hospital, bro. Like, you got your health.
I thought about playing a little joke on you today and be like, man, I'm not in the hospital. I just don't feel good. You know what I mean? But
I just don't feel like talking to you, man.
But I couldn't do that. I was like, I'm. It was. I was talking to somebody. I think my buddy Rob the other day, and I was like, if for some reason I do have to go to the hospital, I'm doing that show in the hospital. I don't care if I'm in pain. I'm doing that show.
Dude. Like, most watched episode game. I would put on a white gown in solidarity, bro. It would have been awesome.
that'd be awesome. Well, yeah, it's nice to have you on. Finally.
Happy to be here, man.
Did you? I have to ask, because the big news in the past week was the gigantic blizzard you guys had in the Northeast. Did you get pummeled with that?
Oh, it sucks, man. Really sucks. I got a super long driveway and no place to put it, like put the snow. So it's just like, yeah, it's probably 3 feet walls, 4 feet walls, like on the sides of my driveway. Totally sucks, but
we were supposed to get. I mean, like we had winter storm warnings and all kinds of stuff. But I think we got maybe 2 inches.
Oh yeah, no, we got like 24 inches, man.
Yeah, you guys got pummeled.
But for me, I was just like, I'm going out every hour and a half. Like, kept it simple. The worst part was waking up in the morning of that's 7 hours I didn't shovel. But even then, man, as long as you just take your time doing that, it's not the worst thing in the world. It was just finding a place to put it.
They call it heart attack snow because it's the heavy stuff, I guess, right?
It's the heavy stuff. And you watch all these Instagram videos. I was just telling my girlfriend this, like, because they're all just like, don't lift the snow over your chest. And I'm like, it's 2 fucking feet and I've got 4 feet of walls. All right. I'm short as fuck, dude. Like, I got to lift this. So
did you get it? Are you done? Did you get it all done?
We got like a quarter of an inch this morning and they say some next Sunday. But yeah, I mean, as far as the blizzard's concerned, hopefully all that shit's done and, all the shoveling's done and all that shit.
Did you lose power?
No, and I got a generator, which is super awesome. That was like the hidden coolest thing I bought with this house. It came with it, and I'm like, no big deal. And then
sure,
my power goes off for a sec. I don't even notice. It's like goes off for a second and comes back on. The only times I notice it is like if I'm watching TV, screen goes black, comes back on. It's the greatest thing in the world,
Right.
man. So
We have here in my neighborhood, we have underground utilities, so that's really nice for when it's storming and stuff. Kind
yeah,
of because it's just like this street and the next street over, and everything else is above ground. So like if somebody would hit the power pole out by the road, we're gonna lose anyway. So like
yeah, yeah.
but I guess it's just, I mean, we don't have wires going up and down the road, which is nice.
No, yeah, no,
Everybody has like
that's
those
dope.
boxes in their front yard. You know, you got it, everybody puts landscape around them, like you're supposed to make them look pretty or something. It's kind of lame, but
It's the same thing with the generator in the back. It's like, oh, backyard, giant box.
yeah, like what do you put around? Like you can't even really make a bench out of it because you don't want people sitting on it. But like
Exactly.
you don't want to put like you don't want to decorate it because it would look dumb. But that's what my because the utility box that's for like me and my neighbor is right in the front yard and they were here first and she had put like flowers and stuff around it. And
Yeah.
puts mulch around it every year. I'm like, wow. Okay.
Yo, first out, let's shout out In Blue. That song rips, man. That
Yes.
when I'm like, yo, finally, return to 90s rock. Like, couldn't
Yeah.
that have been like 10 years ago? Because I would have fucking loved that, man. But
Exactly.
no, yeah, I'm listening to
kind of-
their shit later on, man.
I think I just was, when I was in the hospital, I was just kind of, scrolling through Instagram and I was like, there's In Blue. Okay. I had to look like double time and I was like, okay, that's not only blue because, and then
I did the double take too when I was looking.
Then I
when
looked and I
posted
was
the
like,
story,
wait,
I was like, yeah,
they're from New Jersey too.
exactly,
So-
man.
I'm a matchmaker sometimes.
Yeah, hell yeah, no, we're gonna In Blue. I'm coming for you.
Yeah. I'll get a hold of
man.
them.
I mean, we're like a brand spanking new project. We only started up. The first single came out last October, so I mean,
Yeah.
I need to definitely relearn the scene. I'm so unaware of like who's around. So
Since we're on the subject, tell the folks a little bit about the band and
yeah, so singer, songwriter, guitarist. We got Only Blue. This was just like I've been doing solo projects for my entire life, God knows how long. Of just like writing songs, it never really like goes anywhere. And then I was like, I'm gonna do this one last batch of songs, just put it out there for, shits and giggles. It wasn't expecting anything. And then shout out to my boy Dave, who became the producer and the guitarist. I was recording everything myself and I needed help just doing vocals. Tracking everything yourself sucks, like singing, and then I'm like, oh, I'm off, I gotta stop, press record, and it's just like it can really wear down your soul.
Yeah.
So he had a studio. I was like, I reached out, I'm like, can you help me track vocals? That's great. We do a whole session, and then he's like, let me produce this song. And I'm like, at this point, I'm like, what do I have to lose? Whatever. And he does it. I'm like, oh, holy shit, this is what it means to have like an actual producer. Because I've worked with so many people. I can't tell you how much money I've wasted over the last however many years. And I'm like, this guy not only is turning it into something else, he cares about it. And then it was just like, all right, now you're my guitarist. And, he's on tour with Face Yourself right now. He's in a million different bands. And yeah, I mean, dude, this guy's just rocking. But what he turned this into, more speaking of like that 90s rock, like that's more me. Plus I grew up with, all that 70s and 80s, like that's my music. And then he's bringing like the metal side to it, which is why you're going to hear this like back and forth with Only Blue and like what we've done together. I'm like, I'm freaking loving this thing. So
Yeah,
that
it's
first
great.
single came out last October. We were working on everything probably 10 months or so. Last October started it. And yeah, I'm freaking loving it. Like even with Rather See Red, that was our first single. And I was shocked. I was like, oh wait, people are listening to this. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
what? So it's, we're still very beginning. I'm not bragging about where it's going, but just as a personal thing, going from like nobody listening for ever and ever, and then I'm like, oh wow, like this has
It's
over
catching
1,000
on.
plays. Like
Yeah.
that's, in the scheme of things, is that nothing? Yeah, but it kind of gives you this little like, oh no,
From
people-
nothing,
people are
from
digging
nothing,
it.
it's a big thing. Yeah.
Exactly. So no, I'm really digging this project and where it's gonna go.
And I think I found you the same way. Well, I find a lot of bands is just the algorithm's terrific on Instagram, by the way, with
Yeah.
showing you what you want to see and not showing you what you don't want to see.
As long
And-
as you don't stop on the one stupid video and then they show you that, and I'm just like,
you know what I always stop.
yeah.
You know what I always stop on in my stories. I don't know if it's like this for you, but you come across an ad or something that's something you're interested in, but you don't mean to stop on or to click on it because they're going to show you like 50 more of them like the next day. T-shirts, the funny T-shirts, like the movie T-shirts. I always
Yeah.
stop on those, and usually all these companies do the same ones, but
Right.
there's some that that are different, but I always go to the website because I want to see what the prices are, and but they're all the same. Yeah, I think they all
Exactly. And then if they show up, that's great. I mean, for me, it's like, yeah, I wanted to read that one Super Mario meme, but doesn't mean I need an entire feed of that for 3 weeks. So
but
like,
you get it anyway.
yeah, exactly. Like you kind of gotta like think about like, no, give me more music, you know.
Yeah,
But
but I just get these constant, I get the people I follow on my stories, and then in between it's just bands and bands and bands, and and if it's something, I don't have to like it, but I just kind of I'll just kind of, well, I don't want to give away how I look, but that's just it's not like a secret or anything, but I just don't want to judge
yeah,
it.
no, I hear, and
But,
just
but
like,
I saw you guys, and I was like, okay, I got to talk to them, and then
I
I just kind
appreciate
of
it,
shoot a
man.
message out, that's pretty much it.
yeah, no, I saw you tagged us in that episode, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
sweet. And then you reached out to me like a day later. I'm like, game on, man. Like, yeah, let's
Nice.
definitely do this, And I checked out a few of your episodes, and nah, I dig what you're doing here, man.
Thanks, man. Yeah, we celebrated 5 years last summer.
That's nuts.
That was awesome. We did a concert with like 8 bands. My band played, and
Oh, that's sweet.
my buddy came up from Nashville. We went to high school together, but he lives in Nashville now, and he's an actor and a singer.
Mm-hmm.
And he came up. He was on the very first episode, so he came up and played.
That's
We
good,
had a
gas, man.
I didn't have any pancreatitis at that point, so that's good. We had a great time. So
I mean,
well,
yeah,
I thought about
like,
doing that every year, like a show every year, but that would be, well, this year probably not, but maybe every other year would be fun.
I mean, that's a sweet thing. It's in the age when every single person has a podcast. To say that you've been doing yours for 5 years is
Yeah.
like,
And
come on.
384 episodes.
That even if you stop today, whatever, like that's an accomplishment. So
I at least got to get to 400 though. You can't. That's not a
you're
number.
too close to the next. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're too close
I
to the
can't
next plateau.
Stop there,
Absolutely, bro.
But yeah, I mean, the best thing about this is getting to meet people,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of the. I mean, I've done bands in 33 different countries, so like, chances are I'm not going to get to meet the overseas ones, But
Right.
maybe this depends, you and I will probably get to meet at some point. You're not very
Yeah,
far
I'm
away,
sure.
really, And,
Yeah, no, not far. I mean, we haven't. The entire band is made up of musicians that have definitely, we've cut our teeth on the road for forever and ever, and like I'm
Yeah.
so ready to play live. But we're doing it very strategically with this project. I mean,
Yeah.
I've been, the way of doing it 10 years ago of just like let's play every single thing. Like, I'm sorry, friends are not going to come out to you and watch you every time. So I'm just.
Mhm.
Those days are over. We're going to be very
Yeah.
strategic. We're going to get a nice set together, only do bills that are worth it. I mean,
Sure.
playing in the corner of a bar, it doesn't do anything. All right. And
Yeah. On a Wednesday with 3 people, you don't really want
Wednesday with 3 people that want you to turn the volume down. Like,
Yeah.
let's
Yeah.
be honest.
Yeah, we're trying to play trivia,
Yeah, exactly.
Those-
So,
or pool. Look at those
Right.
people. We're trying to play pool. Can you turn that down? What do you mean?
and we've all done it. Anybody's a musician. You've done those gigs. I've just done enough of them. I know what it's about. So that's that. So we're going to be very strategic. Once that starts happening, man, yeah, Virginia's right around the corner, bro. So
Nice.
we'll make that happen.
Now we have a kind of a last minute idea that we had right before we went live, and that's playing the newest track.
Yeah, we
that's
got a
out, released.
brand new song coming out on Friday. So world premiere
Nice.
right now. This is the song that we were all like waiting for. I wanted Only Blue to have a little bit of traction before we release this. I mean, in my head, it's just a cinematic song that has so many different portions to it and different feels, and it goes left, it goes right. So this is what I see in TV shows or whatever. I'm going to try to pitch it to that, and this is one. It's a little. It goes away from what we were doing with the last 3 songs. That was rock, right? And this is, I don't know. Well, you tell me what it is after we listen to it.
Okay. This is Silence is the song, and this song comes out Friday by Only Blue. Check it out.
It's all burning down by land and sea. Smell of embers in the air, fire staring at me. Silence. History on my left, excuses on my right. For solution, lead was all burned down by land and sea. Smell of embers in the air, fire staring at me. Silence. Plant your feet, endure the heat of the flames surrounding you and yours. Stand up tall, but expect to fall. Land on voices that can lift us all. It's not over till the end. The daylight will break again. Hang on with your last breath. Tell me who's that riding? Tell me who's that riding? Tell me who's that riding? You broke the book of the seven seals. Plant your feet, endure the heat of the flames surrounding you and yours. Stand up tall, but expect to fall. Land on voices that can lift us all. It's not over till the end. The daylight will break again. Hang on with your last breath. The fight is ahead of us, my friend. The silence is the song.
Yeah, that okay. That my mom texted me and she said, "Good song."
Awesome. Thanks, Ma.
She watches all the shows. Let's see. I gotta fix something. Okay, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm the whole time I'm sitting here going, "Who does this sound like? Who does this sound like?" And I hate comparing bands, to bands. I just hate doing that. But I couldn't. It doesn't sound like anybody that I can think of, which is good. It's definitely different than the other three. You're right.
Definitely.
I can hear that on like you were saying like a Law and Order series or a Breaking Bad or something
Leading up to an action scene, like leading
either that
like,
or
prepping something.
either that or like the beginning or the end of the episode. For every single one, or for one, or I don't know how they do that, but I don't see it as like a theme song. It could be, it definitely could be, but it's definitely something.
There's something that's all I know. There's something there. I wrote that song
awesome.
5 years ago or something like that, and I had my demo of that song. It's not like that disappeared as far as the style of this, right? There's definitely. It was those vocals, the lead vocal in that is from my demo. Like I went full blown in this production of it, but like I said, Dave was like adding his his metal influences here and there, and every song he came back at me with was always just like, oh shit, damn, all right, like where's he going with this? Always adding those little metal influences, and so this one night I'm waiting for him. I know he's working on this song, and I'm like, I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting. I would say my original demo of this was closer to the first half. And then the choruses were a little like just heavier guitars, but it had more of the first half feel for the majority of the song.
Yeah.
So he shoots me a text. Of course, it's like 11:30, and I am baked out of my mind. I mean, we are right in the midst of Gummy O'Clock. All right.
Yeah.
Just sends me this text, and I'm like, do I want to listen now? And I'm always, every song that he sends, it always has that like metal breakdown. Now I am listening. It is a long song. And I'm getting to the point where I'm scared. I'm like, where is this jumping in? I'm already sitting in my couch like this. I'm just like,
you know it's coming. Yeah.
I know it's coming. And then even when it does, I do that little whisper and he goes, I'm like, damn. I just knew the song was going to be awesome. But that one, especially again, what he did with that, just killer, bro. He really took this project under his wing.
that part, I think it was about 3:10-ish.
Yeah.
That caught me off guard. I'm sitting here going, just jamming along with this song, and all of a sudden, and that's when I looked at you. I'm like, oh, that's it. That's the hook there.
And that's what I mean. It has so many different parts to this song, which is great for in the day when you just need nonstop content for everything. I'm like, I can cut this song up so many different ways and really.
Oh yeah, make different clips and advertisements.
Absolutely, absolutely. So all that's coming out on Friday. That one I'm super stoked for. See where all this goes.
Yeah, I am too. I'm stoked for you.
Appreciate that, man.
Terrific.
Appreciate that.
I'm gonna have to use that. I'm supposed to have a show on Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you who it is yet because it's not
all right.
posted. Maybe I'll tell you later, but they're from Australia.
Okay, dope.
Should be the first band from Australia, to be honest.
Yeah, Australia seems to like everybody. If you look at anybody's Spotify like algorithm, and I don't know if like people can see it, like you could look at it under your artists.
Right, yeah,
The biggest music fans are in Australia every time.
Yeah.
Australia and Germany, believe it or not. Like there's a couple parts of Germany that are just like, oh yeah, we like music.
And Finland also.
Yes.
Finland's got a big music scene.
Exactly. And you're just like, why does America suck? When it comes
America sucks all the way around,
America is just waiting to see like, oh, they think it's cool, so now we're going to listen to it and let the rest of the world think that we found it first. But
I don't even think like foreigners want to come to, like the thing used to be to come to America. That'd be the dream. I don't think they want to anymore. I wouldn't want
to. It's wild times. Wild times.
Yeah, I have a buddy that's he's a little bit older. I'm not going to shout him out or anything, but he's a little bit older than me. But he's a good friend. But he's kind of new to Instagram from Facebook. And he's starting to bring his politic memes over to his Instagram stories. And I haven't said anything to him yet, but like, and he's a musician, and like he's really funny and stuff. But I just kind of want to tell him, don't bring that over here. Don't leave that on Facebook where it belongs. But you can't.
I try to leave it a little bit ambiguous because it's my stuff. A lot of it is politically charged, but I'm not going into like. Anyone can enjoy music. Like people got to learn how to like enjoy each other again and not just like, oh, you're this. And like, there's more than two sides to think about a thing. Like, and that's everyone is so like split down the middle. Like there shouldn't be a middle. There's so,
exactly.
Like you're allowed to agree with parts of this and parts of this. And like,
that's why it's America.
Exactly. And more than the big and red, parties of your Republicans and Democrats, like people don't realize like Republicans and Democrats weren't part of the Constitution. All right. That's just Coke and Pepsi. They're two corporations.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's all it is. And it's funny. Those are actually the colors of Coke and Pepsi, but you're allowed to have,
right.
When I came up, I was like, oh wait, but it's just two companies that run this country. And like the two companies of this country have pitted all the citizens against each other, and
it's almost like
sad and sucks. Man.
Should I start every show with "Are you Democrat or Republican?" Like right at the beginning.
Seriously. Because then we don't want to listen to you if you're that way.
Then I know how to control the episode. You know what I mean?
Christ, like you can find something in common with anyone, and so that's where I'm just like, we need to get back to basics of just like.
I think that's where music helps, and not even just America, just worldwide. Music is just brings people together. I think. I mean, I know that's kind of a cheesy line, but it does. I mean,
right. And simultaneously, I don't mind when artists sing about politics because you're supposed to sing about what moves you, what you feel, what everything. I mean, the best music of, let's go back in time so we're not pointing out anybody now, but like the 70s singer-songwriter is all politically charged, right? And that's because you're getting the feelings out of people. So I'm not sitting here being like, people shouldn't sing about their politics. Like, no, by all means. But
look at Rage Against the Machine.
Thank you.
Their entire catalog,
Exactly. All
and
right.
And a lot of people didn't believe in that stuff, but like a lot of people did. And it's very controversial, but that's why they did it,
And that's why. So like, think about what you want, but like, you can also find something in common with anybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
And if you don't want to like a person, there's plenty of other reasons than because these two corporate, constructs told you not to like the other. Like find a better reason not to talk to somebody than just what some company told you to do.
Exactly. Well, we have a chatter.
All right.
It's my buddy Coley.
All right. I'm scared. What did I just ignite here, man?
I passed the I am human test.
All right.
He's a fellow musician. Just lives right up the road, actually.
Awesome.
So he actually taught me. I have a Moog DFAM synthesizer, and he used to have a room full of them. Like he's kind of downgraded, a little bit, but I still have my DFAM over there, and he's taught me everything I know about that thing and some life wisdom. I better not say too much, or he's going to get embarrassed. I don't know, maybe probably not. Anyway. Yeah, man, that song. Okay, yeah, that song is yeah. It's something. Yeah, it's something. Yeah. That yeah.
I mean,
there's nothing I can say about it. It's terrific.
I appreciate it, man, and like every part of it. So that bridge breakdown with John the Revelator, I don't know how much it's old gospel song. It's public domain, which is freaking awesome. So
Coley probably knows it.
What is it?
My buddy Coley probably knows that song.
Yeah. So it's just a gospel song. I put that in there when I was writing this as a placeholder. I just heard it in my head, and then like the placeholder, I just kept building it, and I was like, oh, let's do this, not even knowing it was public domain yet. And then I was like, wait, maybe just go with this. It just fits the whole vibe. Everything about it is just perfect for the song. So I just went with it. And having to go on a whole deep dive about like the legalities of public domain to make sure that I can still make money off of this song and do whatever, because every little thing, it's like, even if it's a public domain song, I think Depeche Mode did a version of that song. And but they copyrighted it with their melody of the way they sang John the Revelator, just that one line. So if I did the melody the way they did it, then I'm shit out of luck. All right, and they can even come after me for it.
Coley says he wrote the book of the Seven Seals.
Exactly. There we go. He knows.
Coley's a man of wisdom. I can pretty much ask him. He's a big Fish fan, Grateful Dead fan, and things like that. And I can ask him. Maybe he can remind me what some of the questions, like concerts, like live concerts. I could, like trivia like that, and he would pretty much, about 95% of them, he would know the right answer.
That's awesome.
Without looking, with no phone or anything, he would just, super fan.
Love it. I mean, yeah, just trivia, staying on top of pop culture, man. The guys that just know just that little bit of absolutely everything. That's awesome.
And he won't just tell you the answer. He will explain the answer to you.
Like actually know what you're talking about, because there's too many people just shoveling shit out of their mouths. Awesome. Right.
Like the president. And what?
What? No comment.
Hey, check this out. I get useless junk off of Amazon sometimes, but I thought this was pretty cool. I don't like that color. I bought this. It looked really cool in the picture. So the moon. It's kind of bright on the show here, but
yeah, kind of like.
Just see if I can turn it down some. It's got a remote. Everything's got a remote nowadays. But
that's pretty sweet.
You can't really tell because it's really bright on the show here, but it looks like the moon. And this is the base for it. It's like hands or fingers or something. I'm just kind of.
Oh, I dig that, man.
It was like $15. You know what I mean? So
man,
I bought it.
Making something a little bit different. I digs.
When I'm in here and just alone with my thoughts. Well, not really, but if I'm just in here, like, working on the show or something.
Oh, I mean, Amazon's a dangerous place, bro.
I turn lamps out and turn the moon on. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh, definitely, man. I used to do like my high school band practices. We used to just take these like stage lights and like those little like starlights, black out the room. Like you only see like little bits of light, and it creates a new vibe, man. It puts you in a new place, especially you're just playing music. And that's why, like, it's always funny where like sometimes you talk to people and it's like, oh, what kind of music you into? Oh, not really into music. And I'm like what? Like there's
how can you not be?
How could you not be into music? But it is funny how like just some people, it just like doesn't move them. And it's like, that's like the big thing, that it could change your mind. It could change your mood. It could change everything, man. Music's beautiful even when it's just shit I don't even listen to, whatever. Like if it could change something. The other day I was just like listening to like the movie scores of certain songs, and I'm just like, it's amazing how the music can change the whole movie. And then I just went a deep dive of just like movie soundtracks, and I'm
John Williams is my
thank you. I mean,
the Saving Private Ryan soundtrack, right when that came out, I listened to that in my car like all the time. Of course, I was a band geek, but I listened to that entire album a few times.
Did you watch the biography?
More than I probably should have, huh?
Did you watch the biography on Disney Plus? I think it was.
No.
They came out with a whole documentary on John Williams, which was
really
dope. Oh, yeah.
I haven't watched TV in 15 years.
Yikes! I watch so much TV, man.
Yeah, I don't. I have a TV, but I use my computer monitor when I'm in the living room.
All right.
With my MacBook to it, so I have a giant screen of everything. But
right.
yeah, I had Dish Network for like 25 years, And when I called to cancel it, they're like, "Are you sure you want to cancel your service?" I'm like, "Yes, because apparently I've been paying for it for 6 months and I don't even watch it. Yeah, don't even turn it on." So
Right.
as soon as after I canceled it, I mean, sometimes I'll watch I'll get on and watch documentaries. I'll pay for the documentary and watch it if it's something I really want to watch. Of
Yeah,
course,
like Disney Plus and streamers and all
yeah,
that
and
stuff. That's what I'm talking
this
about.
is the first smart TV I've ever had, and I just got it
Okay.
like maybe 3 years ago, and it's a Samsung, and it's got. I mean, I can play Xbox on this TV without an
yeah,
Xbox.
yeah.
I can use it's all online, but yeah, if there's something on there I want to watch and I have to pay a little bit, but usually you can get a trial and then just cancel it.
And these things you
watch
could
them.
buy straight off of Amazon. Like you want to watch one thing for like $2 and like,
Yeah.
rent it off of that. But
So much cheaper.
no, I'm a full blown comic book geek, so I'm just waiting for the Superman part of the John Williams story to come up. I'm like,
Oh,
just play
nice.
that. That's like all I want. So yeah, like listening to the score from Superman or Tim Burton, Batman, and all this stuff. You grow up, you watch these movies, and you're like, this is sick. But like, just close your eyes and listen to just
And
the
listen
music,
to
and
it,
you're,
yeah.
you're like, this sounds like a superhero, So
Especially that well, not just the Saving Private Ryan, but he did Pearl Harbor also, and
right.
if you've seen those movies, and like you say, you close your eyes and just listen to the soundtrack, you can watch the movie in your head. If you've seen it enough, I mean, I've seen Saving Private Ryan, I don't know how many times, but there's all those different scenes and the quiet parts and stuff that I mean, the man's a genius, John Williams. He's
Yeah.
genius. Putting music to these.
He's still doing it. He's like 95
Oh,
or
yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
So-
Like he's still doing concerts
Stephen
at the
King's
Hollywood
age or
Bowl.
something. Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, I mean, live nowhere near there, but if I ever made it, I think like once a year he does a concert at the Hollywood Bowl, and he only's on stage for like half of it or something like
Yeah.
that because he's
He's old.
95. Yeah, like there's so much you could do. But I mean, hearing that stuff with the live
He's got a
orchestra-
nap. You know what I mean? He's got to take a nap.
I saw the first Batman at the theater with a full live orchestra, and you're like, damn, this
Oh,
is
hell
cool,
yeah.
man. Yeah. The only thing
That'd
with
be cool.
that is the screen is right above them, and you're like, this is really cool. But then you just start watching the movie, and you kind of forget there's a lot. You kind of not really sure
Yeah.
where to look and like concentrate. So
Yeah.
the experience was super cool, but like I also wouldn't mind just watching an orchestra play this music as well.
Yeah. That's and there's probably some people that would have rather the orchestra wasn't there.
Right? Exactly. They're like, oh, this is
Besides
cool,
the
and then they're like, what? But that's one of those movies where I'm like, I know every freaking line. I'm just like saying, I'm just talking with the movie the entire time.
Well, I want to go ahead and play Breathe Normal because I haven't really heard it yet.
Okay, cool.
It just came out, right?
This one was January 9th. So this was going to be our
new-
first one was supposed to be a week after this came out.
That's right. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So I definitely want to listen to this one because I haven't really dove into this one yet.
All right, dope.
What's this one about? What do you want to say about this one?
This is all right. This is just about following your own path, man. Like I know too many people who just did what you're supposed to do, go to college, and like
Get married.
get married, go all that stuff, and just like this is about my girl, and just like you find someone who makes you feel like you're breathing normal when you have all of society telling you like, oh, you're not doing it the right way and all this bullshit, and you're just like, yeah, but you're pretty miserable and I'm not right now. So
Yeah.
like, are you sure that's the right way of doing things? And times are changing. A lot of people are catching on to that now, but even as much as 5 years ago, it was, a much bigger thing of just like, and I don't have a lot of people in my life by any means that are like giving me shit about this stuff. But, you just like, let's just say I've seen and know a whole lot of people that did exactly what you're supposed to do. And they're some of the most miserable people I know.
yeah.
That's
I know.
that's what this is about.
Awesome. All right. Here's Breathe Normal by Only Blue.
Help me believe I breathe normal. Break through the silence. Fear, slow to walk. Talk, can be humbled. To a fault. Slowly I crawled out. Could say I took too long. Here I am feeling comfortable. Watch others chase what they wanted, just to see where it led. Not to be happy, just not to feel dead.
party song. You know, you just feel good. Regardless of what it's about,
man.
you just feel good, you know?
It's funny, like with a title like that too, a lot of it almost sounds like it's gonna be this like romantic acoustic, like whatever BS, right?
Yeah.
And nah, man, this is just like, I mean, this entire project, these songs are just like go with it. There's so much pop bullshit out there that just sing about the same thing over and over again. It's just this is just all been like what am I actually feeling? What's going on? Which is what I feel like everyone should write about. Like people have gotten so obsessed with like, let me write a hit and let me write this. And it's like, no, let's get back to just like writing what you fucking feel because there's other people feeling the same way.
For sure. Exactly. Let's dive into the offstage segment. This is that's what I call it, offstage, with the would you rather questions. And I have a sponsor now. I've never had a sponsor until the beginning of the year, and it's funny enough. You talk about the producer you're working with, and it's how you've worked with somebody over the years that just didn't click with you, and that's kind of how it is with the sponsor. It's Benjamin Hall. He actually got a hold of me through our band account. We really don't do anything. We just kind of play for fun when we can, you know.
Right.
And so he kind of hit us up to see if we wanted to do some recording with him. And I was like, well, you know, the band's not really doing anything, but I do some electronic music. They could use some help. You know, I was using the AI for mastering, which it's okay, but like it's not the professional stuff. So
Yeah.
he was like, you know, I've never really mastered any electronic music, but I'm willing to give it a go. So we did a Google Meet call, and you know, I met him, and he just lives up in Greensburg, which is maybe 2 hours from here, north up by Pittsburgh. So eventually, I went up to his studio and you know, met him in person. We actually did this show from his studio, and he since then he's been mastering all my electronic stuff, and it's all out now. There's actually an EP coming out Friday, but it's amazing, like what he's
Send me the link to all that stuff anyway. Just send me an email afterwards.
Sure,
Sure. Yeah.
But he just the, you know, just from sending him like the raw tracks, you know, they're all neutral. I just send him the stems, and just what he elevates it to is just bomb. You know, like I should pull out off the rest of that stuff and but I don't even know where those stems are anymore. Like they're just, you know, but it's just like, man,
it's that magic.
Yeah. So I kind of asked him, you know, it's like, would you be interested in sponsoring the segment of the show, or even the show at all, for, you know, I've never really had a sponsor. He's like, yeah. And he's the one that offered to do it for the entire year. And
Man. Yeah.
His website is benjaminhallaudio.com. If you would like to send your stuff to him or talk to him or listen to what he's done before. But here's the little intro to the offstage segment. I think here. Yeah, there it is.
Monitor gain levels. Isolate vocal tracks. Automate reverb. We're headed off stage. Powered by Benjamin Hall Audio Productions.
The music in that is actually the beginning of, we have one single out our band does called Observe, and that's the beginning of it.
Oh, sweet, man.
Like
yeah, no, yeah.
But yeah, Benjamin Hall Audio Productions is the sponsor of this segment. This is just a bunch of would you rather questions, and I'm going to try to bounce around. I've been doing pretty much the same ones for a long time here, and I'm going to try to bounce around with you with these and try some new ones, because I do have some new ones on here, and we'll just kind of see where it goes.
Right on.
We won't spend too much time on this. Okay, would you rather only be able to write music using an instrument you've never touched before, or only be able to perform music in a genre that you secretly hate?
Perform that genre I secretly hate, man. Performance everything.
Yeah.
So I could perform shit I hate, but yeah. And I hate songwriting, believe it or not. I love having written songs. All right, but the actual process of songwriting, I'm like, blow. But yeah. But having written songs, I'm like, this is awesome. So performing, 100%. That's the way.
Let's see. Let's ask that one yesterday. Let's see. No. Okay. Some of these were written by the AI, and I need to condense them because they're way too long and they don't make sense. You know,
right?
jotted them down so I can.
Are you a ChatGPT user or Gemini? What's
Gemini. Yeah, I've trained my Gemini. I named him Ralph.
All right.
And Ralph knows everything there is to know about Acute Mania Live. He knows about what equipment I use, so I never have to. I can just go in there and ask him a question about something, and he already knows that I use an iPhone, that I have a MacBook, that I have a Canon. He already knows all that stuff.
All right. Dope.
It's kind of cool. Would you rather your band's sole source of income be playing children's birthday parties, or being a background band for a terrible low-budget musical? That's an AI question.
That's rough, man.
Yeah.
I hate musicals. I also hate kid parties.
Yeah.
A
buddy of mine was a clown for kids' parties, like in our city, and he drove a moped. So he would dress up in his clown costume and drive to the party, children's party, and back on his moped. Right. It's hilarious.
All right, I'm gonna go with musicals, and this is because you can make a musical cool. All right, there's always something you can do with music to get you to appreciate it. So,
and plus, kids scream constantly.
Oh, constantly.
Whether they're excited or sad, they're still screaming.
Yeah, and let's just say I have a experience. My main time job is I have a wedding band and full-time musician with all that stuff. I did my share of kid parties. Like, I've graduated from that a million years ago. Like, that's how you start in the industry. I ain't moving backwards.
Yeah, I hear you. Okay. Let's see. This is okay. I could get away from some of the music questions for a second, I think. No. I'm going to. Okay. Would you rather have to give up creating music for the rest of your life, or give up listening to music for the rest of your life?
Oh, I'd give up creating music. Absolutely.
Really? Well, yeah.
And then, so I could listen to it. Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like that's the right answer to a question you don't have. There's no right answers.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, it's a kind of one of those things. Would you rather be blind or deaf? I'll absolutely take blind. Like, deaf is that will take you down dark. That will take me down a dark hole.
Yeah. So from this point right now, would you rather lose all of your memories, or never be able to create new ones?
Lose all. Wait.
So would you rather,
everything that happened?
Yeah, everything in the past,
or only know what's happened in the past,
or never be able to create new memories. It's a weird question. I know. It's like a tangled question. Okay,
no, I think I would want to create new memories, because that's what life is, man. The journey is the destination,
that question seems like it's tangled somewhere, and I need to fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I get what it's trying to convey. But I'd want to make new memories, because the things in your life that matter, you'll be able to recreate that. That will, that what's supposed to work out will come back. All right, but if you only remember what's only happened, like, nah, man, I want to. You recreate the good shit and then, keep on going. So journey is the destination.
It's a good point. Really, that's a healthy point, I think. You're welcome. Right? Okay, this is not a would you rather question. It's just a straight out question. Do you enjoy any strange food combinations? Like, I had a guy on once that likes Doritos and cottage cheese.
Well, that's disgusting, but I can't say, this is... I'm pretty like, I like my Philly cheesesteak with fries, even though I don't eat that stuff anymore because gross. But like, as far as our bodies are concerned and all that stuff, but like, I think any combinations of stuff that I like. My girl introduced me to popcorn and M&Ms a very long time ago, and I gotta say, specifically, she'll kill me if I don't say peanut M&Ms.
Okay, so it has to be peanuts. Okay,
M&Ms, and that is a pretty dope combination. So that's the closest thing I got for an answer to that one.
I mean, that's almost like a kettle corn thing.
Is it?
Because you get the sweet and salty.
The sweet and salty situation going on.
You know what I've been hooked on lately, and this would be great if they would sponsor me, because I eat them all the time. But popcorners. You ever had popcorners?
I don't even know what that is. Yeah.
Okay, they're almost like actually, go. There's one by the fridge in there. Go grab one, please. They're what am I grabbing? Just grab me a bag of the popcorners. There's this little bag of popcorn. They're like rice cakes, but they're chips.
I think I know what you're talking about. Actually,
but they look and taste kind of like rice cakes, but they have a kettle corn flavor, and I'm just hooked to them. They're just bomb because it tastes like.
No, I know what you're talking about, and it's a light snack too. So
it's
cool.
Good for people with pancreatitis. Yeah, these.
Oh, I know exactly what you're. Yeah. I've had that a million times. I just didn't. I don't know why I didn't like.
And they're healthy. They're really good for you.
1.5 grams of fat. Perfect.
There you go.
You can have it.
Brought to you by.
Yeah. So popcorners, reach out.
Yeah. Reach out.
Let's see. Okay. My buddy Mark was supposed to come on the show and co-host with me tonight. He lives down in Austin, Texas. We've never met in person, but he's been on as a guest, and we kind of hit it off. And he was really good with co-hosting, so he co-hosted with me quite a bit.
Man.
He double booked his night tonight, and unfortunately couldn't be on. But this is
That
his
just means
question.
you got to have me back. So that's it.
Yes, for sure. Everybody's welcome back.
Awesome.
Well, not everybody, but you know me.
I was about to say.
But this is his question that he usually asks. Would you rather eat ice cream that tastes like shit or eat a piece of shit that tastes like ice cream? Assume, and we'll go ahead and assume it's your favorite flavor.
I mean, you got to go.
I feel like there's a right answer for this one too.
It's got to be the shit that tastes like ice cream, right?
I mean, there's no right answers.
Okay. Let's really break this down. You
Okay.
have the better experience, which would be eating the shit that tastes like ice cream, but then that's the post experience of that is you're gonna, get deathly ill and all that shit,
Yeah.
and like then because like not healthy for you.
Stuff gets stuck in your teeth, and
But then there's ice cream that tastes like shit. Like, I guess it's a miserable experience, and the whole experience is over. All right, so
Yeah.
ice cream that tastes like shit. Yeah, that's my final answer, I guess.
Okay.
I guess.
That sounds good. Let's see. Okay. Everybody, this is the last question I do for everybody. Everybody gets this question,
Right.
regardless if they're a Christian or a Christian band or whatever, or female. Everybody gets the dicks question.
Okay.
Would you rather have dicks for fingers or never be able to taste anything ever again?
Dicks for fingers.
Dicks for
Would
fingers.
never taste.
It's a toss up.
I love food, bro. I gotta go. I guess the dicks for fingers.
There you go. I think that's the right answer.
I think you just got me canceled, but other than that,
You're
cool.
good.
Before my career starts, love that.
Hey, you'd be very famous. You'd be the only person in the world with dick fingers.
That's true. Well, I don't know. This is over 300 episodes, so
That's true. Yeah, a lot of people
could be like
chosen-
350 more dick finger guys
Yeah.
out there. I don't know.
Mark's gonna get me a Mark. Mark does. My buddy in Texas does. He's an eBay salesman. He does sales really expensive like baseball cards and stuff for people, and gets them sells them for people and stuff. But so he's always like looking on Amazon for like things. He's got like a fake cigarette. He'll smoke during the episode and just things like that, just little things. But he there was something. He was gonna get me I guess there is a hand that you can get that has dick fingers that he's gonna get for me to wear for the segment.
That's
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, all
but-
right. So wait, how many people does like? Because you said I'm gonna be the only dude with dick fingers. Does like nobody?
Well, I mean,
answer
you have
dick
nobody-
fingers?
If what?
Because you say you asked that to everyone, right? How many?
Yeah,
people say
everybody
dick
gets that
fingers?
question. Yeah.
So what's the most answered? Like, what do most people answer as? Or
Dicks. The dicks. Everybody picks the
Okay,
dicks.
cool. All right, cool.
Not everybody, but most people do. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, food is awesome, bro. I mean,
Yeah.
now granted, I guess it would be harder to hold a fork, so eating becomes harder. I'm really gonna think
Harder,
about it.
right?
But
I gotta do the. Yeah, I gotta. I keep moving my stuff around here. There it is.
nice.
Keep
Thank
moving
you.
my- I need to have a separate panel for my sound bites and have them like up. So I just,
Yeah.
Or I could have a producer sitting beside me that does all that stuff, and I don't have to worry about.
I mean,
audio.
I literally just bought the rolling pad over there for the live stuff, so like,
Oh,
we're getting
nice.
ready
Hell
with
yeah.
all the backing tracks. I mean, that's what I was doing.
I just bought
the rest
bought
of today.
thing. I just bought one of these.
Oh, okay. Oh, the pads. You could just put it on those pads, and then
I
hook
could do
up.
that. Yes.
I
Yeah.
think that's the easiest thing to do.
I bought this for my. I needed a MIDI controller for my electronic stuff. I needed.
Yeah.
I bought a sustain pedal to go with it, and I would get to a point to where I would need a bass line to go in longer, and I couldn't get it to do that, and so that's what I got. But I haven't had time to mess with it because I've been too busy at the doctor's office.
Oh, I know, man. Well, dude, happy you're healthy again. Definitely send me over that, all your music, man. I definitely want to.
Sure. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that song on Friday is gonna go. It's gonna blow up.
I
I think.
appreciate that, man.
It's gonna go.
I'm stoked.
I will. If I do have a show on Friday, like I said, it's not confirmed yet. If and when I do, I will probably use that for the intro or the outro. Probably the outro.
Love
I'd
it.
say.
Love it, man. Awesome.
But yes, so my next show tentatively is Friday. I can't tell you who it is yet, but it will be at 10 p.m. Eastern. if and when it does happen, and the band is in Australia, would be be a milestone show because it'd be the first band from Australia, so that'd be awesome. But go ahead and tell people where they can find you on socials and all that stuff. And
Yeah, I mean everything I believe is Only Blue Band, so that's the handle for Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff. Even the website onlyblueband.com. Only Blue on Spotify. That's the big one, man. We need more listens. If you're an audiophile, audio freak like myself, all the songs have been released in Dolby Atmos on Apple Music, so you can check out everything in surround sound.
Nice.
And that's the way to go with that if you're really into geeking out. And you can even with AirPods now, you can even listen to it with the Dolby Atmos and all that stuff. So that's dope. But yeah, check it out. Any support, we love it. Appreciate it.
Nice. Thanks for being on, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you about everything.
My pleasure, man.
About everything. I'd like to send you up some. I got some Acute Mania Live magnets I got made recently. Send me your snail mail and I'll send you up some stuff. I think I got some hot sauce back there. I use Sticker Mule for everything. I believe they're a New York company. I think they're.
Yeah, no, a lot of people. Yeah, no, Sticker Mule is awesome.
I'll send you a coupon. I have some coupons. I don't know if I did that.
Sweet. Yeah, it's almost merch time. We started designing our T-shirts and stuff, which are available and all that stuff. But we need to start. When we start playing our shows, we got to get all our stickers and everything in line. So
yeah, I'll send you a Sticker Mule coupon. If you want to try them out? That'd be cool.
Cool.
There's a band that this was kind of weird. Picking this band for the outro. They're called Atlas. They're from Finland, and I'm probably gonna hit them up to be on the show. But I noticed when I got on their Instagram today that they're doing a North America tour this year, and I started looking at the dates. I'm like, there's got to be a Pittsburgh on here somewhere, and there is. In the place I'm going to a show in Pittsburgh tomorrow, and they're playing that same place on March 17th. Atlas is. So I'm going to do my best to go to that because that would be a shoo-in for them to come on the show. Like
how far is the Pittsburgh for you? That drive?
Pittsburgh itself would be about 2 hours, and this venue is like to the east of Pittsburgh, but it's not too bad. It's about the same distance.
First time I was like, oh, Pennsylvania, which is Pennsylvania is like an hour away from Jersey, so I'm like, oh, this is great, and I bought tickets to a show. This is a million years ago, and then I look it up and I'm like, wait, 6 hours? What the fuck? So
was it Pittsburgh?
Yeah. What'd you say?
Was it Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Pittsburgh. Yeah. So it was just like the Hard Rock out there, which I don't even know if it's still there, but
it actually just closed last year.
Oh, no kidding, kidding, man. So
I think Hard Rocks are dying out, honestly, everywhere.
Completely. There's Hard Rock and there's the House of Blues. I always got the.
There was Planet Hollywood there for a while too, and I think it's gonna.
Right. So I think House of Blues hopefully is still going strong, man. We can't be losing all these small spaces. It's kind of the concerts are getting to this point where it's almost like the movies with IP. It's like we're not putting anything in the theaters unless it's like Marvel or DC, and it's like well, we need to give creators an outlet. There's actually and all that shit.
You brought up a good point because I forgot to do this. So there's a venue kind of on the way to where Benjamin Hall lives, the producer, Greensburg, PA, which is I'll be going past that tomorrow to get to the venue, but. There's a little there's a little art gallery in downtown Greensburg called the Green Beacon Gallery, and it's just kind of it's like a DIY place. There's no bar or anything, but he's got a studio. You can rent out studio space, and your band can practice there. And he has shows there, and he has artwork on the walls. I actually have a piece of art on the wall that I bought there. But their lease runs out this year, and it's a non-renewable lease. So they're going to have to move. I don't know what the conditions are and why they're being. I don't think it has anything to do with them. I think it's just the buildings. It's kind of run down. It's an old house, But I don't know what the circumstances are. But they did a live stream on Instagram of their community meeting that they had up there. And I kind of got in there halfway. But I did tell them that I would mention something on my show about. I don't know. They haven't really posted about how you can help or.
They're looking for a new location, or they're not really sure yet what they're doing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's going to quit doing it because it's just, he does such a good job with running it, and it's like I said, it's all DIY, and he's got people that come in and staff, and he has concerts and stuff, and just
well, hopefully you got to look at it. Yeah. Hopefully they're looking at it as the opportunity to grow it rather than like, don't lose heart because. Shit does have a way of working out. So sometimes
and he's got a lot of support, and I commented or I chatted on there and I said, whatever you need anybody to do, let me know.
Yeah. So, hey, what's the socials for that? Let's.
I think it's just search Green Beacon Gallery.
Okay.
I don't really know their handle right off. I should get that and put it somewhere. But
Sweet.
yeah, Green Beacon Gallery. I'm going up to see a band called See You Next Tuesday tomorrow in Pittsburgh.
Right
It's a
on.
grind. It's a grindcore show. They're very loud. Their songs are like 30 seconds long, but they're awesome. I've had them on the show twice. They're from Michigan, and I've seen them 2 or 3 other times, and they've become really good friends. But yeah, they're playing
Sweet, man.
Pittsburgh, Preserving Underground tomorrow. I don't know what time it starts, 7 o'clock, something like that. So if you're in the area, come on up. I'll see you there. I'll have some magnets with me. I'm sure I'll give you a magnet. Jason, thanks again for coming back on, man. Or
A pleasure,
for
bro.
coming on and
Yeah.
and letting me stall for a couple months, but I think it was worth it.
Dude, your health is back, so
Yes,
that's what's
yes.
important, man. Would love to do this again, and
Yes.
yeah, man, welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah, and come back on the show. I'd love to have you back.
Totally down.
Let's see. We're gonna like I said, we're gonna play the show out with or play out the show with what's the sentence? Play out the show. Whatever, you know what I mean. With Atlas, and the song is called Salt and Sulfur. And I will see everybody hopefully on Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern with a band from Australia that I can't tell you about yet. If you have like 5 minutes, Jason, I'll give you a formal goodbye once I could.
Yeah.
Cool. See ya.